Go with me, something for you to see. Time to be kind, leave the madness behind. There's no better way to be. When you're free in Fredonia, breathe in the air you want to, shaking hands with your neighbors and friends. Free in Fredonia and happy again. Come take my hand, join in the band, write what is true, the song that's in you, to be happy again. Happy again. When you're free in Fredonia, breathing the air you want to, shaking hands with your neighbors and friends. Free in Fredonia and happy again. So pack up your worries, your troubles and woes, put them all behind you and close the door. Close the door. Close the door. Come sing with me. What you dream can be. Take a walk outside, slow down life's ride, so everyone can see. When you're free in Fredonia, breathe in the air you want to, shaking hands with your neighbors and friends. Free in Fredonia and happy again. When you're free in Fredonia, breathe in the air you want to, shaking hands with your neighbors and friends. Free in Fredonia and happy again. Happy again. Come, go with me, something for you to see. Time to be kind, leave the madness behind. There's no better way to be. When you're free in Fredonia, breathe in the air you want to, shaking hands with your neighbors and friends. Free in Fredonia and happy again. Come take my hand, join in the band, write what is true, the song that's in you, to be happy again. Happy again. When you're free in Fredonia, breathe in the air you want to, shaking hands with your neighbors and friends. Free in Fredonia and happy again. So pack up your worries, your troubles and woes, put them all behind you and close the door.
Hey everybody, get ready to have some fun. Hey everybody, get ready to have some fun. Welcome to the Free and Fredonia Show.
Hello? Yes? Ice water in 318? Is that so? Where'd you get it? Oh, you want some? Oh, that's different. Have you got any ice? No, I haven't. This is Coconut Beach. No snow, no ice. Get some onions. That'll make your eyes water. What? You too. Oh, Mr. Hammer, Mrs. Thompson wants to know if you'd reserve a table for dinner for her in a nice quiet spot. A nice quiet spot? Yeah. Tell her she can eat in the lobby.
Here's your host, Gary SannaBlue Baker.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? All right, I've got audio. Now all I got to do is find the camera. And it's not hooked up. Hold on a minute. Give you all just a taste of entertaining yourself. You can hear me, but I've got to get, hold on.
No weapon forged against you will prevail, and you will refute every tongue that accuses you. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and this is their vindication from me, declares the Lord. Isaiah 54:17. God's protection overrides opposition. Stand tall, knowing attacks cannot derail what he defends.
Hello, can you hear me? Let's see if I can. All right, it's a different camera, but it's working. Who is with me? Who's still with me? Hold on a minute. Let's see if I can make this better. That's why it's so exciting. I've had camera problems and I've had microphone problems, but I'm back. Can everybody see and hear me? We want to make sure. Okay, I get a 10-4 from my sister, so that's all right. Sorry about that. Anyway, I guess you got the word for the day, right? The topic of today's game, let me push a button here, is the miracles of Jesus. Hey, Tom. And we're going to get to that, but let's go ahead and get Gloria. If you haven't already, now that I think I've got it where we can get through this game, go ahead and share and invite people to play. And let's get Gloria to remind us how to play.
And type in the correlating number in the comments section in Fredonia Show. Be sure you like and share with everybody. It's going to be lots of fun with interesting trivia questions on a variety of subjects. The way you play is, the question will be posted on screen with 4 possible answers. You'll have just enough time to choose the answer you think is correct and type in the correlating number in the comments section. Be sure to watch the timer at the top of the screen so you will get your answer in before the cutoff. After you post your choice, give Gary a few seconds to tabulate the answers, and the correct response will be noted before advancing to the next question. Good luck! Now, back to Gary.
All right, can you hear me at least? You can hear me. All right, let's go here and we are going to pause the game. Just a second. Hold on, everybody. It's not seeing my camera. All right. Now, can you see and hear me? Can you see and hear me? We can hear you, but do not have to see. You don't have to see me play. Okay. Well, it just keeps me grounded. If you don't need me, then I'll just cover myself up. How's that? Is everybody having fun? There we go. All right, let's get back to the game. How many loaves of bread did Jesus use to feed 5,000 people? How many loaves of bread did Jesus use to feed 5,000 people? 3, 10, 7, or 5? This is question 2. All right. Can everybody see the question? I have to depend on your comments. This is what makes it so exciting. This is live video. So if anything can go wrong, it's going to go wrong. Well, I see y'all are putting answers in, so that's a good sign. 5. Jesus used 5 loaves of bread to feed 5,000. That is a miracle. Question 3. Who did Jesus raise from the dead after 4 days in the tomb? Was it Peter, Lazarus, John, or James? Who did Jesus raise from the dead after 4 days in the tomb? Peter, Lazarus, John, or James? They say if it's not broke, don't fix it. But I've just never gone by that. I always think you can make things better, and invariably when I do, something breaks. So there you go. Who did Jesus raise from the dead after 4 days in the tomb? We're getting ready to find Lazarus. Everybody got it. 100%. All right. That was question 3. This is question 4. Which disciple walked on water briefly before sinking? Was it Thomas, Philip, Peter, or Andrew? Which disciple walked on water briefly before sinking? Thomas, Philip, Peter, or Andrew? I apologize for all the problems tonight. I would like to be able to promise you that it won't happen again, but I'm not going to be able to do that because it is going to happen again. Which disciple walked on water briefly before sinking? Everybody getting your answers in. Is everybody still playing, or did I knock some people off? It looks like some people have disappeared. Peter, 88% of you got it. One person didn't. Question 5. In what town did Jesus perform his first recorded miracle? Was it Nazareth, Jericho, Cana, or Bethlehem? Leanne meant to hit 3. Didn't they teach you numbers in Mississippi, Leanne? In what town did Jesus perform his first recorded miracle? Nazareth, Jericho, Cana, Bethlehem. Isaiah, I'm glad you're playing tonight. Trust y'all have had a good day. In what town did Jesus perform his first recorded miracle? Everybody get your answers in. Too late. Kana, 50%. Leanne, Sharon, Elijah, and Janie. Y'all can hold your head up a little bit higher. You got that one right. Here we go. Question 6. What affliction did Jesus heal Bartimaeus? Bartimaeus. That's it. Bartimaeus. What affliction did Jesus heal Bartimaeus of? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Pick Bartimaeus. I don't remember that story, to be honest with you. Am I saying his name right, Melinda? Bartimaeus. What affliction did Jesus heal Bartimaeus of? Blindness. He healed him of blindness. All right. Question 7 coming up. How many people did Jesus feed with 5 loaves and 2 fish? 6,000, 5,000, 4,000, 3,000. How many people did Jesus feed with 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish? 6,000, 5,000, 4,000, or 3,000? I'm still having computer trouble. I got things disconnected. That's not good. That's not a good thing. Isaiah, when you push your number, that's your answer. $5,000, 50% of it. Linda, Janie, Leanne, and Melinda. Way to go, girls. All right. What sea did Jesus calm during a storm? Was it the Sea of Galilee, the Red Sea, Mediterranean Sea, or the Dead Sea? Yeah, Leanne, you have been watching the shows, and you ought to. Shame on you for not getting these right. We'll check this score out here in just a second. What sea did Jesus calm during a storm? Sea of Galilee, Red Sea, Mediterranean, or Dead Sea? Get your answers in. Thank y'all for hanging in there and playing. I would totally understand if you got frustrated and took off. The Sea of Galilee. Everybody got that correct. That's great. Let's pause it just for a second. Let's play this leaderboard. Look at Elijah. That's my boy. I'll check out your scores there. Back to the game. This is question 8. Going to question 9. Wednesday's or Bible trivia. What disease was commonly healed by Jesus in the Gospels? Was it leprosy, cancer, asthma, or arthritis? What disease was commonly? Leanne, did you get bumped off? If you did, it'll show you twice. What disease was commonly healed by Jesus in the Gospels? Leprosy, cancer, asthma, or arthritis? This is going to be a big week. My daughter is coming in Saturday with her family. I'm very excited. What disease was commonly healed by Jesus in the Gospels? Leprosy. Seemed like there was a lot of leprosy back in the day. All right. 88% of you got that one. One of you didn't. I'm not going to point fingers, though. What happened when a woman touched Jesus' cloak in faith? This is a great story. She was healed of bleeding. She fell ill. She fainted. She cried out. What happened when a woman touched Jesus' cloak in faith? She was healed of bleeding. She fell ill. She fainted. She cried out. What a marvelous story. Crowd of people. She touched his robe and he instantly knew it. Another miracle. Get your answers in. We need some miracles today. Sharon, I didn't see Kat on here. Did I run her off? She was healed of bleeding. 100% of you got that. That's great. That's good. Now, next question. This is question 11. At whose house did Jesus raise a girl from the dead? Was it Zacharias, Nicodemus, Joseph, or Jairus? Whoa, what are we doing here? Go back. Something's going on. All right. At whose house did Jesus raise a girl from the dead? Zacharias, Nicodemus, Joseph, or Jairus? This is question 11. Yeah. God did heal Steve. That's right, Linda. He sure did. He was in a bad way. There had to be a divine hand there. At whose house did Jesus raise a girl from the dead? It was Jairus. Let's pause here just for a second. See how y'all are doing. Well, Elijah. Well, we got problems here. All right. Keep on going. I think we're locked up, everybody. All right. How did Jesus heal the man born blind in John chapter 9? He used mud made from spit and dirt. He prayed aloud. He laid hands on him. He gave him wine. I think Melinda's already given the answer to this. How did Jesus heal the man born blind in John chapter 9? Well, I see Sharon healed you of cancer. Well, praise the Lord for that. I may have to start preaching. One thing, if it's, here we go. I do apologize, but we're having some gremlins mess up the computer game. He used mud and made from spit and dirt. And he healed the man that was born blind. Is that where that comes from? Run some dirt on it? Rub some dirt on it. Okay, Jesus cast demons into what type of animals? Pigs, goats, dogs, or cows? Jesus cast the demons into which type of animals? Pigs, goats, dogs, or cows? This is question 13. Jesus cast the demons into which type of animal? Pigs, goats, dogs, or cows? the pigs. 75% of you. Sharon, Janie, Terry, Leanne, Melinda, and Linda got that one right. All right, question 14 coming up here if everything is working. And there we go. How many lepers returned to thank Jesus after being healed? 2, 1, none, or all 10? How many lepers returned to thank Jesus after being healed? 2, 1, none, or all 10? I don't think Jesus was like Miss Betty McKinnon. If Miss Betty McKinnon did something, you better thank her. And she did a lot for everybody. But she'd like for it to be mentioned. Just good manners. All right, how many lepers returned to thank Jesus after being healed? Do you like this game better not being able to see me? Are you enjoying it? One leper out of 10 came back and thanked Jesus for being healed. Isn't that something? Just one. Well, at least one did. All right, question 15. Where was Jesus when he walked on water? Was he in the River Jordan, on the Sea of Galilee, the Nile River, or the Dead Sea? Where was Jesus when he walked on water? River Jordan, on the Sea of Galilee, Nile River, Dead Sea. What's the no for, Linda? Is it not better? I don't know. It seems like I'm more aware of what's happening. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. And I start messing with it, and that's when things start happening. All right. Maybe it's going to work. On the Sea of Galilee. On the Sea of Galilee. All right. Let's pause it a minute. See if I can mess something up. Oh, look at Sharon's. Sharon has moved into the lead. It's a close race, though. Leanne's on there twice. I guess we'll have to add her scores up. All right, back to the game. Here we go. What miracle involved catching an overwhelming number of fish? Was it walking on water, storm calming, miraculous catch of fish, fish multiplication? What miracle involved catching an overwhelming number of fish? Walking on water, storm calming, miraculous catch of fish, fish multiplication. Time is up. This is question 16. It seems like when I go, the miraculous catch of fish was a miracle. Sharon, Terry, and Melinda got that one. It seems like when the AI that I go to come up with Bible questions. All right, I'll tell you in a minute. What physical condition did Jesus heal at the pool of Bethesda? Was it paralysis, leprosy, fever, or blindness? What physical condition did Jesus heal at the pool of Bethesda? Paralysis, leprosy, fever, or blindness? No, what I was saying is the AI that comes up with these questions, it seems like it's been struggling to come up with Bible questions. It's starting to repeat itself. So Elijah's worried about the NBA. All right, it's questions 17. Elijah, it'll be over in just a second. Then you can go watch the NBA instead of learning about the Bible. Paralysis, 100% of you got it. The NBA, is that a thing? Do people actually watch that? It seems to me like that would be boring. How long had the woman been suffering from bleeding before healing? 7 years, 15 years, 12 years, 10 years? How long had the woman been suffering from bleeding before healing? 7 years, 15, 12, or 10? Man, oh man, oh man. What does that tell you about what, Melinda? About the NBA draft? How long had that poor woman been suffering? We're getting ready to find out if you didn't know. "12 years. 12 long years that poor woman been suffering. Jesus healed her." Wow. 50% of you got that one. Questions on 8 questions on AI. Yeah, I see what you're saying now. What did Jesus do for Peter's mother-in-law? Raised her from the dead, healed her fever, fed her, blessed her home. What did Jesus do for Peter's mother-in-law? Raised her from the dead, healed her fever, fed her, or blessed her home. Yeah, AI can be a wonderful thing, but when it messes up, it's challenging. This is question 19. Sharon, did you mess up? All right. He healed her fever. Terry, Isaiah, Janie, Leanne, and Melinda got that one right. This is the last question, y'all. When feeding the multitude, how many baskets were left over? 12, 7, 14, or 5? How many baskets, when he fed the multitude, how many baskets of food were left over? They couldn't even eat all of it. All right. 12, 7, 14, or 5. This has been an eventful game. If it could have gone wrong, it has on my end. Just when you think you're getting it all together, everything. 12 baskets had food leftovers. Wow. All right, let's see who's got bragging rights and stayed with it in here. Miss Sharon. Miss Sharon got it right. All right, I'm going to say good night to everybody. Thank you for playing. Hopefully I can have this mess fixed and have an exciting game tomorrow night. Like I said, I've got some new things that are happening, but I want everything to be working right when I tell you about it. So anyway, y'all have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow night. Thanks for playing.